Yes. Freaking hell yes. I'm going to put my glasses on as soon as I find them so I can read your comments when y'all hop on here, because there's just no way. There's just no way I'm not going live right now. It's got to happen, dude. I'm going in. Oh my God, I'm going in. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to get here because I know you guys are going to want to go in too. First of all, Mike Pence, if you ever see this, I hope you know we are so proud of you. So unbelievably, undeniably proud of you. There is no question whether or not you won. There is no question. You killed it. You mopped the floor with his dumb ass. We are so proud of you. I can't even tell you how great of a job you did. You kept your composure. You showed nothing but class. You stood your ground. I think it's funny that anybody's gonna say that you didn't defend, especially Tim Kaine's gonna say you didn't defend what Donald said simply for the fact that when the hell did you ever get a chance? But I think it's great that rather than invest any of your time or energy in the stupid shit that was coming out of Tim Kaine's mouth, you stuck to the policy, you stuck to the plan, you stuck to the most important things that needed to be said. You kept it from being nothing but a shit show, and you allowed Tim Kaine to make himself look like a fool all on his own, as he obviously never has a problem doing, just like his puppet master. So I just really quickly, before I go to bed in all my glory, because I'm so damn excited right now. I'm so excited. I knew it, dude. I've known it that he was going to do it, dude. That's just who he is. And I just wanted to let you guys know kind of some of my thoughts on it. I should have taken notes, really, because there was just so much that I had to say. But I've already checked Fox. I've checked CNN. Everybody's declaring him the winner. I mean, by a landslide. They already announced that he interrupted at least 16 times, and that whether or not it was a strategy, it didn't work, because Mike still handled it like a boss. And I think that the comment, first of all, my favorite moment was the comment from Mike Pence where he was like, so did you work on that for a while? Or because there was a lot of creative sentences in there. Awesome. Way to go, Mike. Because that's exactly what it looked like. Tim took a lot of notes. I think he was writing down his next insult every single time. It was hilarious. I was just like, this dude has nothing to stand, no leg to stand on, no pot to piss in. So, again, one of the only things I'm disappointed that they didn't cover is Benghazi. When they bring up the military, the military wife in me feels like Benghazi is something that really needs to be driven home. Now, we really need to start talking about it, you guys. It's something that, if we get an opportunity, actually, I know we'll get an opportunity. Donald sent out a survey earlier asking what we wanted to go over. I really think that Benghazi needs to be driven home as far as national security goes. That's the military wife in me. So, other than that, I think that the moderator, even though there was a couple seconds that she could have maybe come off like she did fantastic. I am very proud of her tonight. I think that she did the best that she could. I think that she equally shut them both down. And, well, I can't say equally because she had to interrupt Tim Kaine a lot more. But I think that she was extremely unbiased and did a great job. So that was awesome. It was also clear to see that it was not rigged, which was great. There was no way possible it could have been rigged. It was back and forth. I mean, it was great. So let's talk about Tim Kaine. First of all, you're a douchebag. Just so you know, you have no idea what this country needs. You have no idea what national security requires. You have no idea how the military operates. I have only been a part of this organization for about 8 years now, and I can tell you right now, North Korea is no threat to us, you guys. It's not at all. For them to sit there and act like it is unbelievable to me, because North Korea, for them to say what a preemptive strike be necessary is unbelievable, because that is exactly why the Patriot missile exists. That's why there are soldiers who have trained for that. And as I said in that status, I met a Patriot missile just being back in Kansas this time. I met a Patriot missile, and she is dying to do her job, okay? Believe me when I tell you this girl is waiting for them to decide to pull some dumb shit, because she would love nothing more than to shoot that bitch out of the sky, and she will. So there are many more just like her. That is never going to happen, okay? But again, it comes from, like Mike Pence said, peace comes with strength. And when you make America strong on the world stage, you don't have to worry about things. Like the reason that they're trying to make America feel so threatened by all these countries is because We are at a weaker point now than we have been in so long, you guys. We are so weakened. So for him to sit there and say that we're stronger now and we're safer now than we ever, no, you guys, because I can tell you right now, let me just give you a really, really clear example of how I know at 28 years old, we're no stronger now, we're no more safe now than we were when I was a child. I don't recall in 6th or 7th grade being afraid of Muslims. I didn't ever look at a Muslim and profile. I didn't ever wonder if I was going to have to be worried. The ice cream man was a cool dude, you know. He may have been a Muslim dude, but we didn't even know we didn't even know what Muslim was back then. We weren't even being taught about Islam back then because it was not a big deal, okay? And this is something that they have done. This is something that they have created in our society. This is a facade that they have led the nation to believe is happening when it's the only reason it's happening is because they will not lock down our borders. They will not secure this nation. And like Mike said, with no borders, we have no nation, okay? We have to strengthen this country right now. And for him to sit there time after time tonight and be questioned about things that were so important as far as this country putting America first, making sure that on every subject, in every sense, we were making sure that America was strong and safe and smart and reliable and credible, all of those things. We're none of those things anymore, okay, you guys? We're not. We're just not, because we have a very serious lack of leadership, okay? Also, I think it's hilarious that Tim Kaine wants to sit there and say over and over again, we. Do you not realize that the majority of the people who are not voting for Hillary Clinton, it's because of the decisions that she made for the State Department as Secretary of State, and now you want to attach your name to that bullshit? That's not going to do you any favors, you idiot. No, it's really not. As a matter of fact, let me point out something else that's not going to do you any favors. Why are you going to sit there and put Vladimir Putin on blast? You don't have to agree with the dude. But there's no way you're going to tell me that what Mike said about him being a stronger leader than Obama is inaccurate, because it's not. He is a stronger leader. And just because you as Democrats, you don't give a shit if we get blown off the map sometime soon, just because you don't agree with his measures to do what he's doing to stop this infiltration of the entire world, to stop globalism, to stop ISIS, just because you don't agree doesn't make Mike's point about him being a stronger leader any less relevant or accurate or true, okay? That's just the way it is. So you can say what you will, but you're wrong again. So I just want to let you know, unless you intend for Vladimir to show up over here and beat the living shit out of you, I would be careful about what you say about the dude, okay? Because Pence was really, really classy in the fact that he didn't necessarily say he agreed with all of their strategies or whatnot, but he's not dumb enough to say that Putin is not a good. He's for his country to continue re-electing him. That's just the way it goes. You can say what you want, but that again shows you're just an idiot. So let's just go with that. Not to mention you fall into a small majority of people who are not growing respect for Putin by the day. Like we are starting to really like the dude. So again, you're just making yourself look like a fool. Now, in regards to the Clinton Foundation and the taxes thing, let's just make this really clear right now. We don't give a shit about Donald's taxes, okay? As I said the other night, we're all looking for a way out of paying these taxes, okay? None of us want to be taxed to death anymore for illegal reasons, okay? This is unfair to all of us. So I just think it's hilarious that you're going to continue bringing up Donald Trump's taxes when we have such huge matters that have to be dealt with as a result of Hillary Clinton and Obama's administration, and you're worried about how much money Donald didn't pay in taxes. Dude, that doesn't make him any less than a genius, okay? And the reason he didn't pay his taxes for 18 years, the reason Mike Pence didn't go into that with you is because he realized, just like the rest of us, that you're an idiot for continuously bringing up his taxes when we're over here talking about, as the moderator said, North Korea, okay? You did exactly the same thing that your puppet master did. You got up on stage and threw insult after insult and then had the audacity to say that the Trump campaign has been the insulting campaign, whatever they said, and whatever they kept saying was that we were the ones. Dude, no. Okay, first of all, 90% of the things you accused Donald Trump of saying, you either left out part of it, just like the liberal media does, or you just twisted it to sound however you wanted it to sound. Hopefully, we can pray that the American people are smart enough after watching the first debate and seeing how much bullshit went down with that one. They're fact-checking left and right. And if you need somewhere to fact-check, AngieForAmerica.com will give you 90% of the information you need. And if there's anything I'm missing, holler at me. I'll add it tomorrow. I promise you I will. Because you guys are straight-up liars. You're manipulators, okay? This is bullshit. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You want to be elected to save this country? It's going to take a lot of honesty, a lot of dignity, a lot of all those values. Now now that we're into values, let me finish up this live by telling you all what I really, really, really think of that scumbag, Tim Kaine. Because I don't even have to really discuss what Mike Pence did or didn't do or said. He nailed it. I mean, he nailed it to the wall, the Trump wall, and he left that bitch there. Tim Kaine literally said he's such a devout Catholic with such strong values, okay? You followed that up by saying, you believe we should eliminate capital punishment. That capital punishment should be completely outlawed, that you shouldn't be able to take the life of a criminal. Now, mind you, when capital punishment comes into play, we're not talking about somebody who robbed a bank. Well, unless they killed a bunch of, we're not talking about somebody who robbed a liquor store. We're not talking about somebody who broke in and stole a car. We're not talking about any of that. When we are talking about capital punishment, we are talking about the most disgusting, horrible, terrible, morally corrupted people, if you even want to call them people, that you can think of, okay? Capital punishment is invoked usually after multiple crimes have been committed, and they are extremely horrible crimes, okay? You want to say that we shouldn't be able to take their lives? Many of those people who receive capital punishment are murderers. They've already taken the lives of other people, okay? But you want to say that we don't have the right to do to them to take one life in exchange for how many lives? No, that doesn't work with me. Because then you followed it up by saying it should be okay for us abortion should be legal. So you want to take the lives of innocent babies. You can sit there and say they're not babies all you want, but the second a child is conceived, it's a baby, okay? It's a life. It's a God-given life. And you claim to be a Catholic, and you want to act like that's not a life that came from God? What is wrong with you, you hypocrite piece of shit? Really? How do you sleep at night? How do you sleep at night? Really? How do you go to church? You need to repent for your sins, because God is probably looking down so disappointed right now that you just did that. Can't even believe you. Disgusting. That is literally the most disgusting thing that I heard come out of your mouth the entire time, or the most disgusting collaboration of things. You are so contradictory, just like she is. You do not represent the good values of any nation, let alone this nation.